kind of you to summon me. I thank you wholeheartedly. Beyond the doors, the playroom. Found one of my brethren sniffing about. I made sure he'd stay out of our way.
Careful!
So what about that one? Thank you, Regis. Fucking hell, that fledder came out of nowhere. And this first one certainly did some damage.
Locked. Of course. Regis, rather not have a fist fight with this door. Do you mind?
Not at all.
This is so cool when he does this.
Thanks.
At your service.
Oh, you gotta love Regis.
Utter silence. No one here.
We should look around at least.
Let's see if we can't find anything. Well, this is where Damien said he saw the Duchess take Sienna. Search the playroom to find out what happened to Sienna.
A rocking horse. Rather worn. I suppose it got a lot of use.
Miniature tableware. And plush toys. Cute. A tin knight.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Despise these things.
Be careful, Regis, you might actually be onto something there.
Wooden duck. Somebody broke its wings off. Nice tune.
Indeed, pleasant. It's a shame the mechanism's damaged.
Nothing under the carpet.
Did you expect something? Apart from the dust swept under there by a lazy chambermaid.
Locked.
Does that have something to do with this then? Ah, there's a book here. I wonder if this will give us any assistance.
What the? Found a notebook. Property of Isabelle de Roquefort, court governess. The notes of Sienna and Anna Henrietta's governess when they were little.
I'm not sure it will help, but I suppose there's no harm in leafing through them.
Sienna gave me a drawing today.
Charming.
Of freshly decapitated bodies covered in blood.
And perhaps not so much.
I asked her why ever she would draw such a thing. Her Highness claimed it was a rendering of nightmares which have plagued her for as long as she can remember. Sienna does wake up screaming nearly every night, save when she shares a bed with Henrietta. Curse of the Black Sun. Supposedly girls afflicted by it had horrible dreams. Kind of horrible that made some of them go mad. The girls quarreled today. I must note rather sadly they did not behave as befits future ladies. The incident devolved into fisticuffs. Anna Henrietta was first to strike her sister. Sienna gave back as good as she'd gotten. By the time I separated them, Henrietta had lost 2 teeth. She ran off to complain to her parents. His Grace the Duke refused to believe my version of events. He laid all the blame on Sienna and vowed to punish the little one harshly. Henrietta did her best to have her sister's sentence commuted, but the Duke and Duchess proved unbending.
Once you're labeled a black sheep, it's so hard to shed that reputation.
Today I accompanied the girls for the first time to the land of 1,000 fables. We spent half the day there. First we played with Thumbelina, then with Barbarossa, who proved quite the charmer for a brigand and pirate.
I'm beginning to suspect Isabelle de Roquefort wrote in her diary after taking a powerful hallucinogenic. Cannabis rudularis, for instance, or...
Shh, don't interrupt. I tip my cap to Master Artorius Figo for his achievement. He has proved he has no equal in the arcane arts.
Wait, Artorius was the court mage here, a specialist in illusions, which means...
Regis, last warning. Stop interrupting or I'll seat you in the corner. The girls told me if I ever wish to visit alone, I need but crack open the Land of 1,000 Fables and utter out loud the incantation, Expecto Ludum.
A book as the key to an illusion. My, this grows more interesting by the minute.
Mages sent by the Conclave arrived today. They came to examine Siana. I cannot know what conclusions they drew, but His Grace now seems clearly upset.
Curse of the Black Sun. There's no doubt then that she was diagnosed with the syndrome symptoms.
Or had that label planted on her. It goes on. I dared ask the Duke what would become of the girl. He did not reply. I tutored the girls in Nilfgaardian today. Siana applies herself so, though she has great difficulty memorizing new vocabulary. Lady Henrietta seems more gifted in this regard, yet also prone to impish behavior. When she thought me out of earshot, she called me a blood accuser. She and Siana laughed so hard they almost choked. Blooda is damned, or cursed. What's Cusa?
In the melodious tongue of our none-too-friendly neighbors to the south, the word describes the many-petaled flower that blooms in that place we so unmelodiously call the crotch.
Realize this might sound improbable, but maybe, just maybe, Anna Henrietta tossed Siana into that illusion.
Not impossible. She would be safe there, and isolated. We must see.
Where's that book?
Still locked.
Well, well. A key tucked behind a picture.
And that should open the wardrobe. Voila.
This it? Let's see. Expecto Ludum. Regis? Regis! Land of 1,000 Fables. Incredible. Let's see where this road takes me. Eye of Nahelenes going wild. Whole land's an illusion, but so powerful there's no way to dispel it.
Follow the yellow brick road. No, Regis isn't in here because it was only I that uttered the incantation. Girls, welcome to the land of 1,000 fables. Set out on a journey of wonder, enjoy yourselves. Uncle Artorius. Warning, spells will remain stable until June 1252.
Oh, that should be interesting.
This whole place feels alive. Whoa, I don't even see that. Look at that. What's down this way? Look at that. This place is amazing. Nope. Should I go off the path? Okay, I've lost now. There it is. I can see a bridge up ahead. Hopefully I'll be able to cross it. Oh shit, axe balls. It's underneath the bridge.
Come on, damn it. This is a playground for two little girls. Something's not right.
I was gonna say, that did a hefty amount of damage to me there. It's mostly because I was trying to get down from the bridge. Sheath my sword in front of these little guys. Great village. I scared them all off. Oops. So where to get back? Oh, try and get back up onto the path. Yeah, okay, there we go. Poisoned apple. Probably not best to eat that. Wait a little bit, so I'm thinking about popping some decoctions to make them run and jump for this. Ah! Nice. Something up ahead.
Bloody hell, let him out!
Voices?
He gobbled up my gingerbread. Now it's my turn to gobble him.
You're kidding me, right? It's a witch.
Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross. Then you open it. Now, who's this? A lost traveler? You're not supposed to be here, sweetie. Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel. Just as soon as I catch you.
Bloody hell, it is a witch as well. You wouldn't say the same, Sienna, if you were on fighting her. Right. Echidna, Ekimara, Full Moon, and Maribor. What's going to be good against these though? Right, we've got Sam and Moondust, probably not. Swap them around. What are we thinking? Vampire and Orgroid hybrid, perhaps. Probably Relict, actually.
How long will that make you
The witch. Whoa.
Soup smells more vile than a rotting carcass. Careful she doesn't douse you.
We'll get her down. Oh, wow. Who's fucking attacking me? Really? How long was that stun for? Give Axion at the go. Shit. Arrow again. Try to take out the brew.
Damn, you're ugly.
Might stop it from going in the air again. She's dropped a pot.
Congratulations, Witcher. It seems you've won.
What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch. You've heard of her, haven't you? Now, where did you put that key?
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not... Sienna? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to play?
No, I just want your beans, so you can breathe easy.
Beans. Jack and the Beanstalk then. Fables indeed.
Breathe easy. Because you aren't here to play? What's that about?
Jack knows what I mean, so he'll tell me where the beans are as fast as he can. Isn't that right?
Sienna, I'm sorry, but I haven't got them.
Oh, something tells me you're lying. Perhaps you wish to play the old games after all, hmm? This little picky went to market. This little picky went home, for instance.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered them buried all over so you wouldn't be able to leave.
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing for wolves, he should know. He sticks his nose in everyone's affairs.
He had better know, because if not, I'll find you and we'll have ourselves a little talk. Understand? Now shoo! Ah, all right. So why is it you're here?
Came to look for my lost childhood.
Came to free you.
Nice of you, but a waste of your effort. I plan to free myself.
You might not. Bound to be easier with my help, as our most recent adventure amply showed.
Mm-hmm. Yet I still don't know why you even give a damn.
It's Deadloff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters to attack Beauclair.
Sounds like Deadloff, all right. But I doubt you came all this way just to bring me up to speed on current events. So get to the point, please.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back. Me because as soon as you meet with Dettlaff, he'll put an end to the chaos in the city.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare say. My life is full of surprises, isn't it? But normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Dettlaff was only to kill those who deserved it. No one else. Fine, Witcher. I accept your offer. Consider us allies. Shake on it.
Okay, so I've got a few conversations.
This place. Tell me something more. It's an illusion, right?
Yes, created by Artorius Vigo. Anna, Henrietta, and I would come here to play out scenes from our favorite fables.
Which didn't seem like she was playing.
Magical entropy. Without maintenance, the spell gradually disintegrates over time. It grows wild.
Your sister chose a dangerous place for your prison.
It's deceptive. Provided I don't provoke them, the fairy tale characters don't attack me. But you don't belong here, so you had best be on your watch.
Since you brought it up, the knights Dettlaff killed. What exactly did they do to you? Crespi, Dulac, Lacroix, Peyrac Peyran?
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting, but I suppose you deserve to know. When my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders. All did so without uttering a single word in my defense.
Like you said, they had their orders.
But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempt at escape. And Dulac had no instructions to deny me food and abuse me. I learned something then. Knights are not so chivalrous when no one's watching.
That explains a lot.
Shocked, aren't you? You must have thought you had me pegged. Before bothering to hear my side. Everyone does that.
Curse of the Black Sun. That's why you were banished, right?
Twisted princesses, mutants. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Even met one of you. Renfrey of Craden.
And? Was she truly monstrous?
She was cruel, that's certain. But what caused it? The curse or what she went through? Asking myself to this day.
You killed her, didn't you?
Had no choice.
Funny. Mum said the same when she tossed me out of the house.
So, what's with the beans? Mind explaining?
Certainly. But you must gird yourself with patience. There are two ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to access by concealing the beans.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen. That boy, that was Jack, of Beanstalk fame. You know the tale?
Jack climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow.
Stalk won't sprout from just one?
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You lead. Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right.
Is there anything else that we can find in this place? But we don't want to get in there, I might get stuck. But mind me, Sienna. Gingerbread man. Okay, nothing up here. That's okay. This is the main home of the witch, which we can't go inside, unfortunately. Don't want to jump in the pot.
So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fret. Time flows differently in the Fable Sphere. We can stay here a week, yet outside mere minutes will have passed.
Ah, cool. Okay, that's good to know. More poisoned apples, wonderful. Right, come on then, Sienna, let's get out of here. Other nasties are going to attack me in this world. So we've already had a wicked witch try to kill me. And we're still on the yellow brick road.
Watch out! Pixies! I shall...
Well, how long are you gonna make me wait? Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
They were put here to protect the Fable Sphere from intruders. Meaning you.
Good to know. Guess pixies now. Join the fight. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one. Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Reminds me of something altogether different.
Care to elaborate?
Rather not.
I knew that was going to get brought up in some form.
Faster.
No ropes here. None at all. This is grand. I'm alright. Not in any danger. Come on. Toss. Blast. They're going to rip him in 6.
Steel isn't working against these wolves. Because it's an illusion, so stick of silver, I guess, for everything.
Relax, it's over.
No, it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you. Ignore him. He always lies.
Aha. Boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beans. I don't know anything! Not one thing, and besides, watch out! Wolves!
This'll be interesting. Right, let's get to it. Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red bean. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain, no one swallowed it. Oh no, definitely not that. Of course not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it? A human. The most human-y human in the land of 1,000 fables. Everyone! Wolves! Run!
Okay, this kid's starting to annoy me now.
Bet you haven't heard what happened to the blue bean. Maybe? Not at all? Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere, out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody. 3 times over. Help! Wolves!
Yellow bean. Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground. And who has it? A bold farmhand, who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Good folk! Wolf! Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
All right, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, reverses the truth.
Where to now?
I'm not sure. We should visit some of the other fables. The meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss's hints will make more sense. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each. And Goldilocks, of course. Then Longlocks, and a little lass who sells flint.
Fine. Let's get to work.
Wow, okay. What of markers to go to?
Incredible. You must have loved this place.
I did at first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the pea out from under the princess. Who sleeps to this day, I think.
So we'd go on the unicorns, but I don't know where Sienna's ones ran off to. Oh, there it is. The pink one's over there. I'll go on foot. I don't even see him. Can we open? No, okay, the map is not possible to open. Okay, that's fine. What I will do though is, since I now have 5 points, I'm going to unlock this in my mutations cat eyes so I can make my way towards metamorphosis. I know I could unlock piercing cold, but it's this one. When drawn, how much does this one cost? That's 5 again. So mutated skin. Each adrenaline point decreases damage received by 15%. That's pretty decent, you know. I get mutated skin instead of cat eyes. Crossbow damage is now increased. Critical hit chance increased by 50%. Bolts have a chance to... So we're going to go... Let's make our way towards metamorphosis. It's only really to use up our points. I've had them sat there for a little while. So go see the 3 little pigs, visit the 3 bears, visit Grandmama's house and talk to the girl who sells flint. I'm guessing that's to do with Goldilocks or Longlocks, that'll be. Visit the 3 bears, that's back that way. Mama's house. The girl who sells flint's pretty close. Oh, there's Longlocks, okay. Just follow the road and see what we happen to run into. Oh, more pixies.
Ugly.
Yeah. Four-leaf clover, that's a new herb. Oh, I'm going to have to make sure we get plenty of these. I want to see what's in this tower. This is where Longlocks is, yeah, we're getting closer.
This Longlocks tower?
Indeed. It's even taller than I remembered.
Wait. What Joss said about the 3rd beam, remember?
In the possession of a bold farmhand somewhere deep beneath the ground. Yes, this must be it. Let's go.
Yeah, bold farmhand opposite Longlocks. Deep underground, high in the sky. Or in this case, high in a tower.
Always grapple up her braid in the past, but I don't see it anywhere.
We'll find another way up.
Stop prodding me and find the beans.
Whoa, sorry. Oh, no, like now you've stopped.
Stop prodding me and find the beans.
Right. Fine. Fine.
Could pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
I don't think it will be. Christ, this ain't gonna be fun to scale this. It looks like it's cracking away, this tower. There's a knight dead there.
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
They don't write that in the fairy tales, do they? Probably way to go. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm walking up here so I don't run off the edge. This place is amazing. Christ. I'm supposed to be walking. I nearly ran off the edge then anyway. Ugh. I should be able to say shimmy along this, but no. Okay, get inside. Climb up. That was close. Oh, it looks like we're here. So Longlock should be in here. Ah, right, okay, we're not fully at the top yet. Oh my. Oh, why am I surprised? Oh shit! Okay. Take a second. Spectral. Oh shit.
Tell me what you got.
She healed up fully. That was better. Christ, I didn't even realise that. I thought it was a rope. Hung by her own hair. That's horrible. We got an entry for her then. There we are, Longlocks. Yeah, Spectral. Well, since it seems this hair won't be pulling up any knights in shining armour, might as well put it to some use. The last words of Longlocks. Bit morbid. Everyone knows love stories can have tragic endings, but few would think this also applies to princesses from fairy tales created to relive a set happy ending over and over again. Longlocks had the misfortune of becoming just such an unlikely tragic heroine. After the Duke's daughters grew up and the land of the Thousand Fables went feral, Longlocks, whose prince never came and who suffered greatly from her loneliness, decided to hang herself by her own braid. After she died, her ghost stayed to haunt the castle in which she had awaited her suitor. What we got up here? Oh, it's the magic bean, I think. Yep.
is. Would have stunk to climb all that way for nothing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a bit trippy. Okay. Gold ball, golden thread. Is there a quick way out of here? I don't particularly want to scale back down. Oh no. I shouldn't really ask that question, should I? Just gonna save it real quick. I think this tower's surrounded by water. About to find out. Oh, it is, thankfully.
So?
Got the bean, but long logs. Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
That why you cozied up to a vampire?
Detlef was a tool, and only a tool.
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago. Now it's his turn.
To use him, was that your plan from the start?
No. At first I was simply intrigued. Do you know the story? It was in Metina, a few years past. I'd gone there to pass some loot off to a fence I know. We were hashing out the terms when in walked Detlef. He said he'd come to sell a silver candlestick. He gripped it through a cloth. That caught my eye. I followed him out, observed him from a distance, but he caught on quickly.
Yeah, superhuman senses will do that.
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth. I suppose he'd wanted to frighten me. Alas, he didn't in the least. After all, I'm a monster too, am I not?
A higher vampire and you were unimpressed? Don't know if that's brave or just plain foolish.
I've always had a way with ostensibly dangerous, quiet types.
That's supposed to be about me too?
Ugh, brother, I hate to disappoint you, Geralt, but your belly button is not the center of the known world. No, you do remind me of him a bit. Stifling all emotions inside you. Ever feigning indifference. You see, when I met Detlef, somehow I knew, call it intuition, that he meant me no harm, that he was trying to frighten me off, for he too was scared. Now do you understand?
I guess. What happened then?
We talked, then met up once, twice, 3 times, enough that he became infatuated. I truly enjoyed it at first. But only at first. He did not love like a man, but like an animal, madly, deeply, unconditionally, wildly. To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed, let alone someone as twisted as I am.
So there came a day you just up and disappeared.
Yes, there was no other way. Let's just be friends, or I don't deserve you. He'd never have understood that sort of thing. But then, once I decided to return, clean up some old affairs, I remembered him and concluded he could still be of use.
Playing with fire, that.
Definitely. And either I'll get burned or I'll burn all else down. No other options.
Got a history with Detlef now, so this meeting will be different. Not afraid?
I can handle him.
Sure about that?
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. I know what he's really like. You needn't worry. It's time to go. Just a bit more work and we'll be able to say sod off to this fecking fable sphere.
Well, we have one of the 3 magic beans. Now, let me just... I'd like to have a little nosy around these waters, if you don't mind, Sienna. There's got to be something around one of these. See, I didn't jump off on this side. I jumped off from the other side. Oh, the fuck? Did I not see that? Yeah, that's the side I jumped around from. See if I can see something down there. Nothing obvious, but you never really know until you're there. I'm gonna go and have a look. Okay, I don't even see all these. It's only ashes, so it's nothing important. Let's drift off to our right-hand side first. What's that?
Will-o'-the-wisp. I think it's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not to be trusted.
Not to be trusted. Okay, well, it's gonna take me to a monster or something to ambush me. Under the water, perhaps? Oh! And it's gone.
Knight's strange. Doesn't look like he's out of any fairy tale I know. Wonder how he got here.
In past times, Henrietta and I would occasionally run into them here. You see, knights errant far outnumber princesses in the real world, so some knights would sneak into the playroom, then into this land, in search of their fairy tale damsels. That's all.
Only to be shredded to bits by a swarm of pixies. Irony's delicious.
Heh. Whoa. Relic Tucson armor, that's the full set. Vitis. What the hell does this look? I want to see. And oh my god, how good is that sword? So 335 to 409. Fucking hell! 20% to every sign intensity. That's crazy. Pretty interesting looking armor. Oh, look at the sword. Oh, look at that hilt. That's gorgeous. Okay, I'm a fan of that sword, I really am. Sort of half tempted to keep that on for a little bit. But I would lose out on... yeah. Keep it on for now. Why not? I'm glad I looked around here. I'm not done then. I want to make sure there's nothing else around this lake. There's something dead up ahead. It looks pretty big. Is there anything under the water? Plenty of corpses. No Ria Siana, don't you worry. Come on. Can't find another one of these will-o'-the-wisps.
Recognize it? Once upon a time, a terrible dragon attacked Vizima. It took a clever young cobbler to bring about its defeat.
Right. Every now and again, some village idiot tries to imitate him, and I gotta come in to clean up the mess. Just one thing in its gut. A half-digested sheep, stuffed with tar and sulfur. Of course. But no bean.
Does that not disgust you, poking about in a rotting corpse?
Compared to the time I fought a Zeugl in Vizima's sewers, this... never mind. Don't feel like telling that story again.
Doesn't look like there's anything in there. No, it looks close. I think it was the young Flint girl. Okay, 3 Piggies is north, 3 Bears is south. Mama's house is south as well, and the girl who sells flint is north. Yeah, that's that side. Any other will-o'-the-wisps around here that can lead me to some loot? Well, Sienna said they generally try to trick us, but that led us to that knight. And that in turn led us to this bloody sword, so if I see another, I'll be following it. We checked over there. We came over here, didn't we? That's okay. And this was the fork in the road that leads to this little village. The house has changed all of a sudden.
Tobacco of the highest caliber! Fistech pure as virgin tears!
There's the girl who sells flint. We've actually got a notice board in here. That's the last thing I was looking to expect. Seeking owner of glass slipper. At last night's ball, I danced with a lady with blue eyes and blonde hair tied up in a bun. At the stroke of midnight, she left, leaving behind a glass slipper. Each woman in the land of 1,000 fables is to appear before me to try on the slipper until I determine the lady's identity, and in due course propose matrimony. Failure to appear will be punishable by flogging. Prince Hubert. Get your mitts off my mattress. To the joker who's always stuffing things under my mattress, I'm warning you for the last time. If I catch you, I'll have you lashed, scalded, flayed, and finally torn apart by horses. Princess Alexia. Too many P's under there, I guess. We'll take unwanted children. I'll take any unwanted children off your hands. Chubby ones preferred though. Skinny ones won't be turned away. Which? Fresh goods. Tobacco, Fistech and liquor from absinthe to Everclear. The customer is always right. The girl who sells all. Formerly known as the girl who sells flint. Information wanted. One of my eggs hatched into something ugly. I suspect Madame Duck cheated on me with one of the 6 swans. Though she denies everything, I'll pay good coin for evidence of her guilt. Full anonymity assured. Master Duck. Strange one. Contract, wow, okay. Lucy this goosey. Residents of the fabled land. Somebody's after me. Ever since I moved here from the castle in the clouds, I feel like I'm being watched. Help me before it's too late. Balbina the goose, known as the goose that lays golden eggs. P.S. I know Joss says it's him, but it's not. We've actually picked up a contract.
Contract from a goose. That's new.
Do you really aim to concern yourself with that?
A true witcher should never abandon poultry in distress.
Jesus. Let's have a word with this girl.
Care for a cigarillo? A bit of tobacco? A dab of Fistech?
Remind me, what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass. But no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs, puffs, all sorts of fun things. What'll you have, sweeties?
Magic beans. Do you have any?
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have, dearies, then no. But maybe you'd like some.
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in the bushes? Finders keepers, sweetheart.
The ribbon. Mind explaining what the fuss is about?
There's not much to explain. I got it from Arturius Vigo when I was a child. It was to protect me from evil. It clearly didn't work, given how I ended up.
but it means a lot to you.
How should I put this? I have so few mementos from my childhood, and the ribbon reminds me of the good old days, when I was someone else.
Dears, could you continue this touching scene elsewhere, You're scaring away my customers.
Give Sienna the ribbon. Why not, huh?
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free is a first hit. To get them to come back for a second, of course. For all else, you've got to pay.
What if I asked you nicely?
Ask me nicely and I might play you for it. A round of cards?
What else do you have to sell? I'll play for the ribbon. Let's see what else she's got first.
What have you got to sell exactly?
Like I said, tobacco, fish tech, all sorts of things. Have a look.
This should be interesting. It's a gold ball, gold thread. Fist tech, magic dust, magic mirror shard, bone ashes, table setting, expensive toys, cookies, gingerbread, poisoned apple, chew regenerate. Oh, it gives you toxicity, fair enough, right. Magic mushrooms, then corks, false seed, gingerbread man, magic food. Do you know what? I don't even know what these are used for. Can be sold to merchants and dismantled into crafting opponents. I'm half tempted, you know, just to get. I mean, I've got plenty of money. Some of them. Magic dust. Don't need fist tech. Don't think I need anything else really, do I? I just want the gingerbread and cookies for wanting them's sake. I wonder if these gold balls like dismantle into anything useful. And the gold thread could come in useful. The gold, but fuck it, yeah, I'll try all the gold stuff, why not? Right, let's play cards for the ribbon, and I'll pick 500 crowns, right? So we can either play it. No, we'll just play. Of course we're gonna play, you know what I'm gonna do.
Alright, let's play. If you lose, you give me the ribbon.
Don't get your hopes up. None can best me at Gwent.
It depends on your deck. I have a feeling if you're in this land, it might be a little more troublesome than I'm thinking. Right, let's go with Skellige, shall we? So we're going against Scoia'tael. Right, so that's a buff to our siege, a revive. Longship, good. 2 clan Unclaired warriors. We've got absolutely 0 heroes. That's really not very good. Shield Maiden, not very good. I mean, Yennefer. I don't have Ceres. That's the one I really wanted. At least Yennefer's another revive in retrospect. Right, we've got 2 revives, so what I might do is that. So there's nothing even that he's going to boost in Siege. I think the best way to do. Oh, I've got 1 Siege, right. Oh, that's a shame I don't have another one then. That is a shame. Try to think of what to save till last. Hopefully she's not got the best deck, but she probably does, being in this place. There we go. I was expecting that, but at least we've got rid of it. Better that than what I'm about to play. It'd be really nice if she just passed. Right. 7-7. Shit. And she's got a hero from it. I tell you what, I'm gonna pass. Oh, 1 card, really? What a perfect card to get. Oh my god, and she's pulled the villain. fucking villain Trenmerk. That's not good for me. Siri. Great. I can't. Shit. Don't know how I'm gonna play this, to be honest with you. She's passed it too, which that's not great for me. Because doing that still doesn't win me the round. I really don't know what to do. Play here. I've only got one choice, and it's going to have to be Olgierd. But she's going to have a 2-card lead on me, which is what I cannot afford. I think I'm going to end up paying her here. Right, we know she's got Villain Trenmerk still to play. Oh my god, that's beautiful, but she's going to use Villain Trenmerk again. Straight away. I know she is. Which is why I'm going to pull one back. Stop that. Good. Good, good. Now I can kill that. That ain't coming back. 5 against 3. Triss, okay. Not the worst hero card. Best either, but... Right. What have we got to revive? We have Olgierd and the Longship. Olgierd's going to be the one, I think. Yep, good. Vesemir, okay. I just really hope she doesn't have a Scorch. Right, this is the choice, so it's the numbers. It's the only one that makes sense. Here goes nothing. Okay, so she needs 30 points to beat me in 2 cards. 18. Got her. Whoa.
Rumpole, you're good at this. A word once given. The ribbon's yours. Now skedaddle.
All right. Tell me.
What?
What you want in return. You're not doing this out of the kindness of your heart.
Don't want anything in return.
Thank you.
Gratitude. I'm getting somewhere with Sienna. Oh. Weather's just cleared up as well. Okay. I think we'll leave it there for now. We've done quite a bit in the Land of 1,000 Fables, but still plenty more to go. So we've got to go see the 3 little pigs, visit the 3 bears, and visit Grandmama's house. And of course we've still got 2 more beans to collect. And then I imagine we're going to be climbing quite a beanstalk to get to the magic castle with a giant guarding it, which doesn't exactly sound appealing, but hey, I mean, look where we are. So in the next episode, we'll continue in the Land of 1,000 Fables.
Wolves are sleeping